Have you ever felt suffocated by debt, as if money was slipping through your fingers and prosperity was always just out of reach? This feeling of financial helplessness can be devastating, and unfortunately, many people live this cycle without seeing a way out. But what if I told you there is a way to change this reality? And no, it's not an internet trick or a miracle get-rich-quick formula. We are talking about something much deeper, a real connection with God, based on faith, gratitude, and the certainty that miracles are possible, even when everything seems lost. The prayer you will learn today is not just empty words. It is a sincere cry to the God of the impossible, capable of breaking the chains of scarcity and opening the doors to true wealth. No matter how tight your budget is, or how many bills are piled up on the table, there is a divine force that can act right now in your favor. It all starts with a step of faith. And if you've come this far, it's because you're ready to take that step. Get ready. This powerful prayer can be a game changer in your financial life. But before you go any further, take a deep breath, open your heart and allow the divine energy of transformation to begin to act. The journey to freedom begins with one simple word: trust. When financial life gets tough, the first reaction is often despair, anxiety that erodes hope. But true transformation begins when you place these concerns in the hands of God, the God of the impossible. It is not just a symbolic gesture, but a profound act of faith that reconnects your soul with the infinite source of miracles. Handing over control to Him is not giving up, it is trusting that there is a greater force working in your favor. Imagine for a moment that financial difficulties are just passing clouds in the sky of your life. The prayer of divine transformation acts like a gentle wind that disperses these clouds, making room for the brightness of prosperity and wealth that God has already reserved for you. By dedicating yourself to this practice, you align yourself with the cosmic energy of abundance, allowing the flow of blessings to freely enter your daily life. If you have never experienced the power of a prayer offered in true faith, now is the time to start. It doesn't have to be an elaborate speech, but a sincere conversation, a humble request. When we speak to God in this way, acknowledging His mercy and power, we open the door to miracles that are beyond our comprehension. After all, it is in the simplicity of the heart that miracles often manifest. And don't forget, transformation doesn't happen overnight, but the seed of change is planted every time you turn to God in prayer. With perseverance and gratitude, even in small victories, prosperity begins to blossom. Trust, because the God of wealth and abundance never abandons those who truly believe in His power. Faith is the invisible foundation that sustains your entire journey towards prosperity. Without it, any effort seems futile, a sand castle about to crumble. When you maintain faith in God, even in the face of financial difficulties, you create a bridge that connects your desire to the realization of the miracle. It is like turning on a light at the end of the tunnel, a certainty that the solution exists, and that you are not alone on this journey. But faith alone is not enough, it needs to be accompanied by gratitude. Gratitude is the magic secret that turns a little into a lot, that opens doors and makes wealth flow more easily. By giving thanks for blessings, even the small ones, you raise your vibration and attune your spirit to the cosmic energy of abundance. Try starting your day by listing 3 things you are grateful for. You will see how this changes your perspective and attracts more prosperity. To strengthen this connection with God and universal energy, seek out daily practices that strengthen your faith, such as guided meditations, inspirational readings. I recommend Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill to understand the power of a mind aligned with purpose, or simply moments of silence to listen to your inner voice. These attitudes awaken the miracle that is already latent within you, bringing you closer to the wealth you desire. Remember, faith and gratitude are 2 sides of the same coin. While faith is the engine that drives transformation, gratitude is the fuel that keeps the engine running strong. Without this powerful duo, prosperity may even try to enter your life, but it will not stay. Therefore, cultivate these attitudes with love and constancy, and you will see God work true miracles in your journey. Faith without action is like a plant without water, it doesn't bloom. That's why it's essential that you not only believe, but also manifest that faith in concrete actions. Liking this video, subscribing to the channel, and leaving a comment are simple but powerful ways to spread positive energy and demonstrate your active faith. When you connect in this way, you're not only receiving blessings, you're also helping to create a vibrational field that attracts even more miracles. This engagement is a kind of practical prayer that strengthens your connection with God and with the community of people who seek prosperity. It is like a chain of light that grows with each gesture of gratitude and each word of encouragement. Spirituality is not only internal, it also manifests itself in small everyday actions, which reverberate in the universe and help transform your financial reality. Furthermore, interacting with the channel is a way to keep your focus on the greater goal, the wealth and prosperity that God has already prepared for you. This helps to eliminate distraction, discouragement, and doubt that sabotage our dreams so much. A simple "I believe" left in the comments is, in fact, a commitment to yourself, which activates the divine power to act in your life. So, don't underestimate the power of your small actions. Faith needs to be practical, vibrant and shared. Spiritual and financial wealth is fueled by these manifestations of active belief, which keep the cycle of abundance going non-stop. This is the time to take a step forward, showing that you are ready to receive everything that God has in store for you. The prayer you will make is much more than a request, it is a deep conversation with God, where gratitude mixes with hope and trust. Begin by giving thanks for the blessings you have already received, even those that sometimes go unnoticed in your daily life. Recognizing what God has already done for you creates fertile ground for greater miracles to flourish, because gratitude opens the doors of your heart and raises your vibration. Then, do not hesitate to ask for a financial miracle, but do so with humility and faith, asking God to guide your steps and put an end to the deprivations that prevent you from living in abundance. This sincere request is an act of courage, as it shows that you are willing to change and receive the riches that God wants to grant you. Remember that the miracle is not just the immediate solution, but the profound transformation that generates continuous prosperity. As you pray, express complete trust in God's mercy. Even though the journey may seem long and difficult, God is the God of hope and renewal, always ready to hear and answer His children. Prayer is not a ticket to an instant wish, but a firm affirmation that you are walking with Him toward wealth and financial freedom. Finally, also ask for prosperity that is not restricted to you, but expands to your family, creating a legacy of abundance and peace. True wealth is that which transforms lives, creates opportunities and fills the heart with gratitude. As you finish this prayer with faith and love, know that you are aligning your soul with the divine plan for your prosperity, paving the way for miracles to manifest. As you conclude this powerful prayer, it is important that you maintain peace in your heart, knowing that God is in control and that prosperity is already on its way. Faith and gratitude should be your constant companions, remembering that each challenge is an opportunity to strengthen your divine connection. Cultivate this inner peace daily, because it is the fertile ground where spiritual and material wealth grows strong and abundant. I hope you feel divine guidance illuminating your steps, guiding your financial decisions with wisdom and serenity. God's presence not only brings comfort, but also clarity to act at the right time, avoiding paths that can delay your prosperity. Prayer is an invitation for you to become a co-author of the miracle, working with faith to transform your dreams into tangible reality. I recommend that this prayer become a habit, a daily practice to renew your energy and maintain your focus on abundance. The more you repeat it with faith and gratitude, the stronger your spirit will become, opening space for financial miracles and true wealth. Don't forget, the wealth that God offers is generous, but it requires dedication and perseverance. Finally, may peace, prosperity and divine blessing always be present in your life and that of your family. May you feel the hand of God supporting each step you take, and may the financial transformation you so desire be fully realized. Stay firm on this journey, because God never abandons those who truly believe in His power. Now that you know this powerful prayer and the way to place your worries in God's hands, how about reflecting? Have you really put your faith into action, trusting that miracles can happen even when everything seems difficult? And what about gratitude? How are you looking at the small daily blessings, those that already prove the divine presence in your life? Financial transformation begins in the heart, with simple actions that reveal your trust in God and the prosperity He has in store for you. How about starting now? Repeat the prayer, share your experience in the comments, and strengthen this chain of faith and abundance that only grows when we are united. And to continue on this journey of spiritual growth and wealth, subscribe to the channel and activate notifications. That way, you won't miss any content that will help you stay focused and have active faith to achieve the prosperous life you deserve.